Here comes the professional.
The following contest set for one fall. At the 30-minute time limit, it is for the Defiant Wrestling World Championship. Introducing first the challenger from East Riding of Yorkshire, weighing tonight at 215 pounds. He is the professional. He is Nathan Cruz.
Nathan Cruz, of course, coming off an impressive victory against Omari at Unstoppable. After Omari had upset him on Loaded a couple of weeks prior, but now Cruz back in the win column. And Cruz believes that that victory over Omari enough to warrant a world title shot. Rampage never wants to say no to a challenge, and so the title going to be defended.
And here we go. Massive main event here on Loaded. This one for the biggest prize in Defiant Wrestling. The professional Nathan Cruz against a man I like to call an alpha male around these parts, Rampage. Nathan Cruz, never short of a bit of confidence, is he?
Well, why would he be? Nathan Cruz has held the top championship in so many of the top promotions here in the UK, Progress, NGW, you name it, he's done it, but he has never held any championship gold here in Defiant.
That could change tonight, but first, the professional has to go through this man. That's no easy task.
Introducing the champion, wrestling out of Yorkshire and weighing tonight at 260 pounds. He is the current reigning and defending Defiant Wrestling World Champion. This is Rampage.
The paths of Rampage and Nathan Cruz have crossed many a time in the past elsewhere. Both of them from Yorkshire. Both of them at the peak of their powers at the same time, at this same golden age of British wrestling. But they have never competed for the Defiant Heavyweight Championship of the world until now.
And you know what that championship means, Bradshaw? That means the man who holds it is the absolute best, the pinnacle of professional wrestling in this country.
Rampage hands over the Defiant World title, a title that he has held in excess now of 300 days. He is undefeated for over a year. Can Nathan Cruz somehow stop that momentum, turn that tide here in our main event?
You've gone on record as saying that Rampage will hold that Defiant World Heavyweight Championship for the entirety of 2019. But even you, Dave Bradshaw, must realise the threat that the professional Nathan Cruz poses to the champ.
One thing we learned about Rampage in his recent match against David Starr in the main event of Unstoppable for that Defiant World title is that Rampage will compete regardless of his condition. Turns out he got a minor concussion early on in that match, which he hid from officials, hid from his opponent obviously for the rest of the match, still was able to finish and still was able to walk out as Defiant World Champion. That is the kind of competitor that Rampage is.
Well, I'm not sure that Rampage has been physically 100% since the day he won that Defiant title. But it doesn't seem to matter, because when everything's said and done, he walks out of here with that prize every single time.
Cruz goes behind with the rear waist, but Rampage holds onto the ropes to free himself. Rampage catches Cruz. Power slam.
The animalistic rage of Rampage is unmatched.
With everything Rampage does, seems to have 10, 20, 30% more authority than any other competitor here in Defiant. When he hits it, that suplex rattles the ring.
He's not in there with any old scrub. He's not in there with someone who doesn't belong in the ring with Rampage. Nathan Cruz, trust me, he's not finished, not by a long shot.
Rampage drops the elbow, goes over for the cover, kick out on 2 by Cruz, and to your point about Rampage never really being 100% since he's been the champion, that black athletic tape on his right shoulder has become really a permanent fixture in the ring attire of Rampage. That shoulder presumably not at 100% either, but Rampage, as you say, will just battle through.
Normally I would say, Dave, that would end up being a negative because it would become a target for his opponent. He doesn't seem to care. Bring it on.
Rampage knocks Cruz down from the middle turnbuckle there, and the champion with a smile on his face.
Both these men have made waves on national television. Big names in pro wrestling today. Rampage, arguably the biggest in Defiant Wrestling by virtue of the fact he holds the main prize here in this promotion. Can Nathan Cruz wrestle that away from Rampage? Can he become the new alpha male?
I think it has been eating away at Nathan Cruz for some time as he escapes to the outside here, that Cruz hasn't had success in Defiant.
It's only a matter of time.
Really one of the very few major promotions in Europe where Nathan Cruz hasn't had that kind of success that he's had elsewhere, and that, I think, is why the Defiant World title and success and respect in this promotion has become the main aim of the professional in recent months.
Oh, and I'll tell you, this is not where Nathan Cruz wants to be, not with Rampage. The things this man can do outside the ring, downright scary.
Rampage with Cruz. Now they're looking for a suplex, I think. Very little padding on the outside there. Rampage ends up going spine first into that ring post, courtesy of Cruz.
Cruz just buying himself a little bit of time. How about a little more?
Rampage face first, neck first into the top of that crowd barrier.
And again, you know, part of my point as well, Dave, is the fact that Nathan Cruz can't win the Defiant World Heavyweight Championship on the arena floor.
Yeah, he knows that. I mean, Nathan Cruz knows that. He is, as you say, and I don't not want to overly compliment Nathan Cruz, but he's a professional.
Well, he sure is. He's the professional.
Cruz! And Rampage face first into that turnbuckle.
This is what Nathan Cruz loves, just picking an opponent apart piece by piece.
Right leg, just about gets a 2 count.
Barely a 2.
Yeah. And Cruz, I don't know why he's contesting the count with the official there. That was a very convincing kick out by Rampage, showing the champion has plenty left in the tank, as he's showing here as he fights to his feet.
Just ask David Starr, the product, one of the absolute best around, took Rampage to his limits at Unstoppable, but Rampage always found just enough to kick out.
Suplex by Cruz with the assist from the top rope, the cover. Slingshot suplex not enough to put away Rampage. These two, look at that. Yeah, there's absolutely no love lost between these two. As I say, the history between them is very substantial. And they know each other inside out. That is why we're seeing such an even world title match.
I'm not sure Rampage would have it any other way. He is the very definition of a fighting champion.
Rampage face first into that top turnbuckle.
I'm sensing here, though, that the professional is the one in control. And this is a... Oh, maybe take that back.
Cruz not quickly will regain the upper hand. He's unloading on Rampage. And look how Cruz has been able to suck the air out of this crowd here.
Well, at some point, all these hard-hitting matches Rampage is involved in, they have to catch up and take a toll on his body.
The crowd falling quiet, a sense of anxiety developing here in Newcastle. That Rampage, who is very much a champion of the people here in Defiant, maybe in some trouble here against Cruz.
All of them have been on this journey with Rampage. Ever since he bagged that title around 300 days ago now, they have been right there with him.
Rampage though, fighting back. A gut wrench from Cruz from nowhere. Cruz, whoa! Tried to escape, and in the end he got powerbombed anyway.
And that's what I mean by scary. Scary, scary power from Rampage. Just when you think the moment's lost, just when you think he has no more left in the tank, he comes up with that extra 10%.
Rampage grabbing Cruz by the hair. The world champion may have just found a way to turn this around against Cruz. Changing rights, middle of the ring. Cruz backs off into the corner. Rampage not giving him any time to recover. Rampage sends Cruz diagonally across the ring. Cruz battling back, goes to the rope. Gets picked up by Rampage. Then hard into the canvas. Rampage, clothesline!
There we go, is that going to be it?
Big lariat from Rampage, in fact, kick out on Cruz, or by Cruz on 2.
Rampage just shooting a glare at the referee, questioning the speed of that count perhaps. Definitely caught all of that lariat.
Now what's this? World champion maybe looking for a DDT instead. Cruz is over the roll-up. Cruz, I think he's got the trunks in the end. Whatever he did, it wasn't enough because Rampage still got out on 2. He can take whatever shortcut he can if it allows him to become the Defiant World Champion. He may have to wait though because Cruz may be unconscious. And Rampage just about, almost I should say, was going to be the victor there. Cruz just kicking out to stay in this, but
oh wait a minute, I think I heard Rampage say the word pile driver.
this is how he has put away so many opponents in these past 300 plus days.
Not many of them can say that they're aware of what happened that same night after they were hit by that pile driver. Knocked them completely out cold.
Pushed away there by Nathan Cruz with authority, as
Most of them eating through a straw as well.
Rampage got the boot up there on Cruz. Rampage up on the top. Cruz stops him, leaping into Guru.
Now suddenly the advantage Rampage possibly had on that second turnbuckle becomes a disadvantage.
Cruz has got Rampage precarious position here. Cruz into the Rana has got it! Hurricane Rana from the top. Nathan Cruz possibly moments away from Defiant World Championship glory. Looking for the show stolen. 3 of these put Omari away and Unstoppable. But won't be enough to put away Rampage. It might be. The cover by Cruz to win the world title. No!
As we said, Dave, Rampage somehow, some way, always finds a way. Always. We just had a pay-per-view called Unstoppable. You look that word up in the dictionary, you'll see a picture of the Defiant World Heavyweight Championship. And then the man wearing it, Rampage.
What is Cruz doing? Nathan Cruz has got the ring belt, he's got the world title belt.
Oh, he must have something up his sleeve.
And Cruz bringing both the championship, got the title belt in.
Well, the referee discarding that title.
Oh, he's got a belt! No, belt to the head! The ring belt to the head! Referee didn't see a thing! Cruz is going to steal the championship! No! Yes! Go for that!
Nathan Cruz, how ingenious was that? Both the championship and the ring bell. The referee wasn't going to see both of them.
Cruz now, though, still unloading on Rampage. Great professionalism by Cruz to not give Rampage any time to recover. Didn't take any time sulking there, Cruz. He's gone straight back to the champion.
And are we going to see a new champion within seconds, right here on Loaded?
Go for a second, show stolen. Rampage won't allow this. He's trying to steal the world title in what was a very unprofessional move with the ring belt. It's a spine buster from Rampage. Rampage!
Oh no!
Has Cruz in position from nowhere, the pile driver! Pile driver on Cruz! Count to 1, 2 and 3, count to 100! Rampage, still the champion!
Here is your winner, and still Defiant Wrestling World Champion, Rampage!
Nathan Cruz could throw at him here on Loaded, including a shot to the head with that ring bell. But again, Rampage finds a way to win, and Rampage is still the heavyweight champion of the world. Oh, wait a minute. Rory Coyle is in the ring! Coyle's in the ring! Coyle's in the ring! Rory Coyle assaulting Rampage! This is like Rampage is Coyle's next target here in Defiant! This maniacal movie man just choking the life from the Defiant World Heavyweight Champion and now staring down at that championship. Don't tell me that Rory Coyle has his sights set on the Defiant World Champion.